3 shuttles, only 2 hands. Here's the solution. Hello, my name is Trent and I am the Weftrite. Welcome to my tiny fiber studio here in the mountains of North Carolina. If you remember from my last video, I've been weaving a honeycomb sampler, and that sample is only about 6 inches wide. And on my vintage loom, my breast beam isn't big enough to put multiple shuttles. So I need at least 2 shuttles most of the time, one for my main yarn and one for my outline yarn. But sometimes I need as many as 3 shuttles, depending on the pattern that I'm weaving. The solution is to make a little trap that holds your shuttles in front of your weaving. Now, there are companies like Schacht who make traps. They're called the wolf traps, which I think is really funny because most of their looms have the name wolf in them. But my loom is an old vintage loom and is not built for any modern equipment from any specific companies. So I have to kind of invent my own thing. Also, when I'm weaving something that's a standard width, like let's say I'm weaving a scarf, which is about 15 inches wide usually, there's plenty of room to put my shuttles on the work itself. But with such a narrow warp, it's really hard for me to find a place to put the shuttles and beat hard enough. So in this video, I figured out a solution with simple things that you can get at the dollar store, some shelf liner and some clamps. And we've created a way of attaching a little shelf in front of your breast beam to keep your shuttles on for under $10, and it's temporary. It can just be removed whenever you're done with it. Without further ado, let's get to this simple tutorial. All right, it's time to get crafting. Here I am at my loom. You can see my little narrow warp, and there's no place to put my shuttles. So I'm going to take these, believe it or not, these are called 3-inch spring clamps. Even though they are a lot longer, I think what it means is that it could open up to about 3 inches. I got these at the Harbor Freight. I don't remember exactly the price. It was somewhere around $3.50. I got 2 of them. You can also buy this at some Dollar Trees in the section that is a little bit more than $1, but they're once again about $3. So we're going to clamp those on out of the way. To get those nice and settled. And then we're going to need a pair of scissors and our shelf liner. Going to undo the shelf liner. I'm going to measure what I need. So you'll notice this space from where the spring mechanism is to the outside edge. That's what we want to measure. I'm going to cut through all of it just because I may want to make a longer one later. Now what I can do is take this, wrap it around my clamps, and then I don't have a desk stapler with me. I only have a staple gun at my house. I should have brought a desk stapler from my office, but you can staple this with a desk stapler and it'll work great. You could also use safety pins. I'm just using regular straight pins. I'm gonna cut off some of my excess. And because this is a grippy shelf liner, it wants to stay on the clamps. It isn't wanting to slide forward. But now I have a place that I can set my shuttles. If you are doing a longer distance, this solution may not be the best, and you may want to use a clamp like this. I don't remember exactly what these are called. Ratchet bar clamps. Um, and these have a little hole in it that you could put some kind of rod in. But if you're only weaving a narrow project, you don't need to go the full width of the loom to put your trap. So I hope this helps. And it's that easy. I hope that this is something that you could use in your own weaving journey. Remember that you don't have to necessarily have your trap, your shuttle trap, go all the way across the width of your loom. If you're only weaving small samples, then it's all right to have one that's only about 20 inches wide. That'll work great. All right, please subscribe if you haven't. Tell your other fiber friends about me. I don't make money off of this channel. I just enjoy sharing my ideas. I love crafting, and I'm excited to go on this journey with you. Keep crafting.